simply because you're kind of closing in on Bloodstone for Magical. Crystallize is getting a tower and doesn't have BKB yet. So I'm surprised they're getting heroes that are close enough to get caught like this in the first place if they're not actually going to take a team fight. Pasha easily surrounded by so many heroes. Now Crystallize has blown his Eclipse. Hasn't actually killed anybody just yet. A Burrow Strike comes out from Mind Control, clone him up even further. So bad with the stolen Burrow Strike, now has stolen Life Drain, but he may not get the chance to use this. The magic damage is too much for him to handle. But also is a really good pick-off item for when this Storm Spirit is split pushing. Mind Control finds an opening stun onto the Luna at first while the Storm Spirit tries to jump in, but it's immediately Nightmare. Stalled up a little bit. He has the damage to finish off this Bane, but the trade-off for this Luna is certainly not worth it, as that magic damage overwhelms her HP pool pretty quickly, and Miracle's not going to back down. He starts stealing away some stats from Pasha, because knowing that he's got Mind Control and GH that can output the damage for him that they need. All that magic damage against DK, armor and regen doesn't do a damn thing for him. Weehaw even finds Ilias on the backside as well. He's going to show himself, but he needs Vision of Crystallize to get the Wrath of Nature to hit. He does manage to get a block there and cancels some of the healing salve, though most of the damage is already done. The Huskar is going to come in now to be able to clean up on not one support, but two. Ilias, he pops the Inkswell, hoping to survive long enough for it to explode, maybe deal a little damage, but ultimately...
Insta-lifted when he blinked in, so...
Do have a lot of AoE burst here. Magical's going to come in with his fresh Aghanim Scepter and throws out those Resonant Pulses, making sure that Kuro can't get any spells off. Unfortunately, they just don't have the damage and get demolished so quickly.
And the question is, do they want to fight? They don't have Black Hole for another 21 seconds, and now SSA Spartan in trouble, but Miracle gets the time lapse off, taking a lot of damage. Just gets away. The Decrepify now out onto Exantic. Supernova is way far back, but Kuroki taking a lot of damage from Focus. Still nobody dying on the side of Nigma, and they've got this ward giving them quite a bit of vision too.
They have full vision control in this fight at the moment. They have the Vessel as well for the Morphling.
Oh, great Will-O-Wisp from GH. That's going to grab 3 heroes. They do now have Skylark available with a Black Hole, but he just wants to get back, as does Focus and the rest of the team. Cube gets hit. He'll end up dead. They'll kill off the Phoenix. They'll take out Focus. Well, I mean, they are diving tier 2s. They are putting the pressure on aggressive mode. It's got buyback, 95 seconds. The Hex through now on a Kuroki. They'll chase the Ogre. Mind Control commits. Miracle buys back, and he's going to time-lapse to get right back into this fight. He pops the BKB, goes after Skylark. Skylark trying to survive with the Shadow Blade, but it's not going to matter. They've got themselves the vision to try and get this kill, and they'll take him out. So Skylark's dead for a long time, something we talked about when he used that buyback originally, but Exantic, he'll also fall. Behind them is Spartan going out on the GH. He's pretty far away from his team. Does have the Tombstone to drop, but how quickly can they just take care of this? The ulti used by the Crystal Maiden, and Xantic taking a lot of damage. The hook shot comes through. They've got themselves the Reaper Sight. They'll get the kill on a Kuroki. Smoke screen down, Miracle within the cogs, but Cube Soul Assumption hits from Weehaw. One shot until he ends up going down. He's trying to take this bug off of him, but Weehaw ends up getting the kill. They get around Spartan, and they have really got the damage to take him out quickly, and Xantic will fall. Aggressive mode smoke themselves, but they don't realize that, well, Nigma are in their triangle. Hookshot comes through on the Crystal Maiden. Can they do the damage quickly enough? Already Clockwork low. Waveform across the cogs. They'll get the kill in a cube. Kuroki also did. He'll buy back into the fight. They've got these Centaurs. Stun up this Morphling. There is the Reaper Sight. It's not enough damage. He starts to morph into the strength, but now they finally kill him. Got themselves the kill on the Morphling as well as the Crystal Maiden, but they've lost 3, and Xantic's going to be next. Weehaw taking over this fight. They're trying to fight with the Chen army, but it's just impossible. Mind Control is here with, well, everybody except for the Morphling for help, and Focus ends up dead. It's a full team wipe in the favor of Nigma. Barton, now the retreat coming in from Miracle with Battery Cell hitting from Cube. They've got themselves the Silence, but the Force Staff is there, so Mind Control keeping his Morphling alive. Morphling still holding on to the Aegis, and Exantic, he's in trouble. Walrus Punch gives him the old Mike Tyson, knocks him out, and he's gone for 70 seconds without buyback. Tombstone is down. They're trying to take it out with the Familiars. Eventually, Weehaw will grab it. Now the Frostbite on the Cube. Focus going in, trying to get the kill on a Weehaw. He is sitting pretty low. Soul Assumption at that max mark. They get the kill on the Cube. The Snowball keeps Weehaw alive. They look over at Focus. They'll get the kill onto this Ricky. They'll take out 4. Looking for the full team wipe. Can Spartan make it back before the Ancient explodes? Ooh, no. Aggressive mode. Mind Control able to tank through all of this, and Xantic already went in with the Inkswell, but here comes Miracle. Miracle looks over at Spartan. They focus at Xantic. They've got the track there. The arrow just doesn't land. Right now, the Silence is out on a Miracle. Skylark trying to TP away. He will do so successfully, but there's the Shuriken bouncing all the way around. It kills off Spartan. Cube gets low. Earn on him. or I believe even the finished Spirit Vessel. Heading towards top, Will-O-Wisp, Skylark, I think maybe just keeping him out of the fight with the Will-O-Wisp. He's unable to TP towards bottom. They are getting a little bit of help. Here comes Kuroki once again. Orchid on a GH. The track out. Xantix here. Breathe Fire. GH able to run. The Dragon Tail now hits onto Kuroki. These are two supports just taking a bulk of the space. And Miracle, he'll show up, and he might just be able to clean up. They get that kill on a Skylark. They look over to Xantix. Can they stop the TP? Yes, they can. That's with the Yules coming through from the Queen of Pain. Dragon Tail out. Breathe Fire as well. Kuroki, he's going to start to run away from this DK. Fine Cube, they'll blink to the back. But now, at Xantix, he's going to counter this. Here comes the Will-O-Wisp. BKB's being popped as well as the Blade Fury. Weehaw in a little bit of trouble. They'll blink away. They'll take out the Wisp. Skylar comes in with the BKB of his own. They've got the Sprout around Kuroki. Silence, Mind Control, in some trouble. Focus does have the Omni Slash. He goes into the Omni Slash. The Sonic Wave gets thrown forward. They get the kill on SSA Spartan, but they lose Mind Control. Back lines. Cube dies to Weehaw, who blinks in once again. Xantix, Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. He's controlled up. They'll get the kill on the DK. It's a 3-for-1 so far. They find Skylark, and they'll Yules him up. Once he lands, the head of his will be in the hands of Nigma. Backlines, they get the kill on a GH, so that'll take the Will-O-Wisp out of this fight, but Spartan trying to run. The Phantom's Embrace is coming back to Spartan, but Weehaw now gets the kill. Cube ends up dead, that's 2 gone. They'll buy back on GH. There's the Omni Slash doing a lot of damage. The Sonic Wave comes in, but they've got the Yules onto the Ember, so Focus now just standing still. The Remnant trying to leave Xantix over. The Remnant again, Mind Control. He's sprouted up. Skylar trying to do as much damage as he can as Nigma comes over. They've got themselves the Will-O-Wisp because GH bought back and he's back into the fight. But there's the Breathe Fire. Xantix trying to do as much damage as he can. A Remnant away once again. GH, he sits low, but they get the kill onto Xantix. It's a 2v4 situation.
Also building, by the way.
Sleight of Fist, Remnant over. Let's see what they can get here. They've locked up Focus. They've got themselves the Will-O-Wisp down. Sonic Wave comes through. They're doing a lot of damage on a Focus. He is in so much trouble, but gets the Abyssal off. Finally jumping around Weehaw. He'll heal up. Mind Control in trouble, as is Miracle, but Focus, he ends up dead. He doesn't have buyback, so he'll be dead for 100 seconds. He completed the Rapier and dropped it. Oh boy, and that goes into the hands of Bristleback. Skylark.
Did you see that?
It all comes crumbling down for aggressive mode. It really felt like they could make something happen, but he completes the Divine and he gives it up. GG is called. Nigma take the series 2-1, just like that.
Onto them while they're contesting Roshan? Probably not.
And the GPK going in. He has to pop that BKB, but Viper really doesn't care. GPK will fall. The stun out from Dream. Not doing too much here. And Nigma is just fighting inside the Monkey King ult. It's a nice ult there from Blizzy. Blizzy does fall. So far, all that they've lost is the Abaddon. Excess Vampire does get the TP out, and that is a 3-for-1.
Yeah. I mean, oh, they're even TPing aggressively on Miracle here to try and pick off YYY. That Monkey King bar is going to clean him up.
And that is the 4th one falling. Enigma should be able to crack the base right here. Yeah. And GG is called. Blizzy in trouble. Crow could choose to solo Black Hole if he wants to. And instead, a nice quick blink out here from Blizzy. He knows he can't TP, obviously, with the stun from Enigma. He will be tanky for a while. They are TPing in some heroes here, and Blizzy throwing out the arena, turning around on Crow. Is he gonna be able to turn in Black Hole? He will. He catches the Bane. Yeah, but he misses on the Grimstroke, so the silence comes out. The Fiend's Grip will be holding in place. He's stunned. Yeah, nope, and no TP out here for the Grimstroke either. Blizzy trying to hide over in the trees. Mind Control will chase him down. Will he get his revenge? Finally.
On the front door begging for it. Honestly, like 20 seconds, he can wait. They've got the delaying tactics. Dragon stun down onto the Jara. Jara being beaten down pretty heavily here, and actually they can't force stuff away because of the disruption, but he's just surviving through it. Miracle will not die, and now they turn around on 1990 trying to TP out. I don't think he's making it this time around. Will get cut off just before he makes it back to base. He doesn't even have the attack speed down. He's just flying through. Does he even exist anymore? Meanwhile, they'll jump into the backlines here, and this GH is going to get melted. Now they're trying to turn their attention over towards the Viper. They've released together the 2 big cores, but the BKBs are up. They're not really getting that much done. Now the Roar comes down to the Ricky, but they don't have the vision for him. Duracho might be able to sneak himself away on the sidelines here, jumping across to that unit. Meanwhile, on the front lines, though, Miracle just murdering everybody as 19's going to die again, and they will get the Ricky, and that is probably going to be the G to the G. Game number 1, I believe, going to Nigma right now.
Illusion. Ain't got on yet.
jumping. Oh yeah, you're right. It's the Batrider who gets pulled down. But meanwhile, on the side of the fight, oh my god, the Ratcho is dropping so low here. The fear comes out from 19, keeping the Ratcho alive a little bit longer. The tower is attacking him though, and he will get killed off as Mind Control TP's in from behind. Now they have the Yules up onto the Shadow Fiend to try and get him out of danger. But unfortunately, with 4 heroes surrounding him, too much damage coming in. They are coming in for this. They need to be quick. Unique. Are they going to notice? Batrider has died. They need to get in now, but it's too late. Roshan goes down. They might be able to get themselves 1 kill on the return here as they kill off Mind Control. Will they be able to get the big one? Morphling, they're pinging him out, but unfortunately, they just can't bring him down here. He's got the strength morph off, now turning into that Gyrocopter, doing the damage to Ratcho. He's going to lose his life here. Miracle runs him down. It looks like 19 might be heading the same way as well with the roll forwards from GH. Miracle able to just pick away at the Shadow Fiend. He's going to get his turkey basted, and it's 2 kills for Miracle. I'm not a very confident person, so I don't have many big calls like that. Let's see what happens here. Vanschool is going to get cut open like a spring lamb. Meanwhile, GH running himself up here, trying to cut off the escape of the Mars here. And to be honest, it's working pretty damn well. Another Remnant comes down, controlling that Mars, forcing him out of position. And Miracle will just come in to claim that kill. And that's one Roshan. I'm not keen for that. Meanwhile, Miracle jumping up to the high ground, trying to find the shotgun kill to the Mars straight away here. He is tanky, but not tanky enough. He's going to lose his life. Meanwhile, Mind Control jumping the backlines, cutting off the Ratcho's escape plan here. Meanwhile, Lucian, the Batrider, is going to go down. Now Ratcho's going to be the next target here, popping that BKB. But they do have a lot of physical damage, but they don't have the means to keep up with him. Although they do. The trees come down. Quelling Blade also picked up by this Gyrocopter though. And we jumping up to the high ground here. They might be able to bring him down, but actually no, the spear catches that 19. He's just dead. Doesn't get the BKB off in time. He's just straight up destroyed. And now in the backlines, Ratcho's going to lose his life. The G to the G dropped in the Yule chat as game number 2 will go the way of Nigma as well.
Disables and such. This one though, protecting their high ground vision. Miracle quickly executes Celery. And
Shad's in trouble.
Now they push back Shad, being chased down by the Necronomicon. He's going to kill it. It costs him a lot of his HP.
And he's been dusted.
And now he's been dusted. So even as he removes that vision by killing the warrior, he still goes down as a result of it. Relocate onto the other side. Boom has gotten away though. And he can fully out. Another long-range Timber Chain will lead him right into the hands of Miracle, who is going to be able to disable him long enough for Weehaw to be there.
Back on Timbersaw, they know his buyback is on cooldown. He's really the only damage that can deal with the Tiny, I feel. Shad's going to try test that one.
Try, poke at him a little bit. GH is going to be here, though. The Soul Bind going out, locks the 2 of them, but they've already lost their support. And without Boom, without this Timber Saw, Miracle, he just seems like nothing can stop him. They've shown a couple times now, they can address that Timber Saw. Then what do you fight with on the side of Nigma? Because they've got a Fury. He doesn't really provide the most ample damage in teamfights. You can see he tickles Shad, because he has Rock and all that armor. He's going to finish off Kuro, but now here comes GH, and that's the deadly killer. He cuts Shad down to size with the Whirling Death. Not quite enough to kill him, though. GH needs vision, and he's got the Snowball. He's got the Walrus Sponge. He'll get that kill. And now they'll run down Celery inside of the trees, spots him, gets that one, 3 dead, and a tower.
Showing himself like on the deepest part of the map. He was hitting a tier 3 tower earlier. He is not afraid to die to set up good fights for his team.
Dust will reveal Celery, but what's really nice is GH instantly went for the next hero. He snowballs on Aramis. Ice Shards blocks him in, hoping that will allow his team to catch up, but they don't. If anything, Weehaw has overextended himself with Spirit Vessel on him. They have the stacks up. Those stuns are going to fade away. Disruption going down, stopping the Timber Chain. They're going to kill him on his way out. He regens a decent amount. Timber Chain's out. Maybe that disruption wasn't the play. Now a second one going to be placed on the Morphling, slowing down Miracle's retreat. A Spirit Vessel on him. Boom! Jumping right in with his BKB, but Nigma quick to retreat. They know they can't fight this Magic Immune Monkey King. Ice Shards that blocks him out, but Boom, not taking any damage, is able to hop into the trees, goes into that river. Snowball threatening him. Walrus Punch up into the high ground. They do have the Morphling who's going to go straight for Boom and gets him, brings him down. The godlike streak is away, and Mind Control is somehow still alive. Shad, he couldn't finish him off. He ran out of damage. Does get him with the Breathe Fire finally, but at such a cost. Doesn't know it landed on anything.
Oh, Mind Control's going to run in.
But he breaks it now. Primal Roar. They set up. They can blow up Mind Control before he gets off the boat to be massive, but he still gets it off anyway. Now the Luna comes in with the Eclipse and the BKB, and he's letting those claims fly. Taking down the 2. The Supernova not going to explode in time. They get that kill as well. It looks like Shad and Celery may be the only ones to escape. Celery certainly not going to. Weehaw. All his movement speed looks to chase him down. He puts the Inkswell onto the Illusion to try and slow down the pursuit. All of them are able to work their way around him, though. Eventually find that 4th kill back. As a result, they're being a bit cautious.
Got that Alpha Wolf. They're pushing incredibly fast with all this bonus damage. Plus
Oh,
248.
Toby! You gotta watch out for those glaives.
Good
Some of
bases.
this DD going, and they spotted two. Boom's trying to get out of the way, but he got hit by a torrent up into the high ground. Now X, now both. They do have the Primal Roar that's controlling up Miracle, but they can't really get close to him. They can't really fight into him. As you can see, Toby, he's got to run away. Boom is being kited around by Crow right now, making sure that Boom can't get away. Miracle's gonna help finish him off with the double kill. A godlike spree for him. The X stops the TP out. Shad, he's trying to run away, but it looks like Nigma, they split up and marked all their targets. They're saying, I've got this guy, you get that guy. Nobody from Viking GG is allowed to escape from this team fight.
One by one, they all fall down. It's GG.
So Nigma continue to have that mantra of defend the towers with everything you can. And now they commit in Bloodright and the ultimate from that Witch Doctor, but here comes GH to try to bail out Miracle. Heavy damage inside the arena as Zai sets it up once again. Weehawk narrowly able to get the Grave off. He barely survives. Enigma members just barely clenching onto life. Finally, they'll get the Dazzle finish, but it's costed Secret 2 already, including their Nisha core. Matama Man.
And Sania up towards top. The Blink Dragon Tail from Koikva. Jumping GH, but there's that Silver Edge reveal. And Dragonite, okie dokie. He doesn't stand a chance against the Meepo. That's his 2000 HP gone. Decimated. Under the Weepo as a roll forward, GH looking to connect again onto Tusk. Snowball there, buys a bit of time as he punches him up, but Boxy still surrounded by Nigma heroes here, and in comes Wee again. And again, Kuro just pinging tier 3. Let's go, boys. Skewer from Mickey, pulling them back into the Boxy Tusk. BKB's popped, but Boxy's down. The Tusk is gone, and Mickey cannot stand his ground. Sonic Wave there as a swap back comes with a false promise. Does keep Mickey alive as the buybacks start to flow through from Liquid. Tusk and Oracle returning to battle. As they pick off Mickey all the way in the back, they're Koik for DK. He's being focused here by Wee. He's lost all of his HP. They're all dead. Liquid, they cannot stand up against this timing from Nigma. The Weepo's too strong. GG call, 23 minutes in. Nigma with a sick performance here.
Because he's not having much sleep. Oh, this is interesting positioning from Nigma.
Yeah, great silence, catching Rubik and the Courier, so shovel down as the roll in from GH, catching Dragonite with the Magnetize there. There's Soulbind though, catching Queen of Pain with the DP. The turnaround from the Viper, dishing so much damage, and GH with a double kill. Liquid losing 3 into 4 heroes. Nigma striking really strong there and wants to be a little bit tankier. Breaking high ground, Brewmaster, jumping low ground. Boxy Yulesed up. And there's the silence from Miracle. He's forced to pop BKB. Turns and claps, faces Kuroki. Viper dishing out some serious damage as Kuro swaps GH in and himself out as Boxy's primal split being cleared up. Soulbind there onto the Viper Queen of Pain. But Boxy's going to fall just to the right clicks from the Queen of Pain. Insane now in trouble as the Inkswell out, not going to successfully extract him from the fight. And GH is straight in on top of them. That's the Arc Warden gone for 50 seconds. Trip from Insania, real nasty stuff there. And Miracle focusing on Mickey with Nullifier and Bloodthorn, but Mickey just BKBs it off, and now the Soulbind's in. They Satanic up, and the Ghost of Pop. Mind Control trying to sprint forward, but the free pathing from Mickey's DK gets him over the Roach Pit. As in the back, Koik slain by Miracle. Nigma still giving chase here. Dragon Knight focusing the Queen of Pain. They've got the chainstones down. Miracle drops, but Mika is traded back for it. Both cores here for Liquid do have buyback. Side Device going to come in and catch out GH, but Tiger's falling low, and Nigma, they are fighting and they are winning this fight. They've lost the Queen of Pain, yes, but the rest of the squad doing a great job holding on. Dragon Knight microing his courier over the top of it, but you're absolutely right. Roshan down to 2,000 HP. They kill off the courier, pop the BKB. Tiger jumps in with a lift up. Can they grab?
Tiger catches it.
Tiger takes it. Rubik has stolen it from Nigma now. The Blink Dragon Tails in onto Wee. They're trying to focus the Viper down. He's trying to Satanic back up, but the Mickey Dragon Knight is too powerful. They're both flapping in each other's wings. Ah, Miracle does find Tiger at long last in the back. Is Mind Control now the targeted choice for Team Liquid, but the Ghosts are flying and shredding through everything. Boxy's primal split units and that Koik for Arc Warden. A triple kill for Miracle now. and it looks like Liquid are running out of buybacks. Mickey, Dragonite on the high ground, the Spirit Vessel's going, the final scream gets Miracle and Ultra Kill, and could never close out a single lane, but they've got this Stygian Desolator, Queen of Pain for Miracle, and they've got to know there's no Grimstroke for 30, so they're going for tier 4s, focusing Mickey with a few little poison attacks. Viper very quickly flapping his wings with a roll in from G8.
They're going for the building.
On the Rubik now, Tiger turning to fight, but the throne is open. Miracle focusing the building as
need
the
to be in the bubble.
fuels. Dispel down and brought to the ground. Mind control gone. Bites back immediately. Miracle, he's dropping. The swap back with the Satanic. It keeps him alive, but the throne is gone.
He actually killed the throne.
Enigma have done it.
He did it.